I'm Arun Jain, founder, chairman of Intellect Design Arena, working in financial technology industry from last 38 years. Design thinking evolved in 1992. When I was visiting Silicon Valley during 2007, I found there's a difference between management thinking and design thinking. So management thinking is about maximization and optimization of the resources, while design thinking is about understanding the unmet needs and desires of the customer and create the opportunity out of it. From there, it comes a first principle thinking, where you look at the algorithm, why particular thing is required, and from why, what, how part emerges is the first principle thinking. So design thinking and first principle thinking is about simplifying banking and financial technology. So financial technology is the first adopter of the computer in 1960s, and this is the wave one of the mainframe. Second wave was from mini computers, then distributed computing, then internet computing, and then now cloud computing. Now in these 5 waves, we got into the complexity, and design thinking helps in understanding the core value of the banking systems, where we distill that what are the core value customer is looking for, how we can support by the organizing the right thinking space, then expanding the performing space by frameworks and by the design systems, and then impacting the business outcome. So this is the way, once we impact from technology to business outcome, which is the core value of the financial technology industry, that's what makes a difference. Now eMACH.ai, let me explain what is the eMACH.ai. eMACH.ai is driven from why bank exists. Bank exists because there is a financial event happen in the life of the customer or a corporate. That is it stands for E. Bank provides a response to that event, which is a service it provides, and when we embed that service into technology, it's called microservice. This service cannot work alone. It works with the other services, and that contract is called API. And it sits on a cloud, which is the fourth alphabet of eMACH.ai, is a cloud. Now it has to have a human interaction, which is called H. So eMACH.ai, E stands for event, M for microservice, A for API, C for cloud, H for headless. And then .ai means you're making it intelligent. So now this is a complete intelligent systems to be designed for banking transformation, experience design, operational excellence. All 3 things come into picture by eMACH.ai, and which is evolved from first principle thinking, because we ask the fundamental question, why bank exists? It exists for savings, lending, payments, and transactions. So that's where the role becomes very, very simple, and we wire the knowledge using our cartographic view of design thinking. Typically, in financial sector, there are product companies which are only selling core banking, lending, wealth, and credit card. Let's say 4 systems they sell. Now you need a 4 databases separately. So, but customer needs are savings, lending, credit card, and wealth. All are his basic needs. So in a microservice architecture where we've broken down into 329 microservices, 1,757 APIs, and 500 events, we are able to compose the solution which is around customer. If there is a SME segment, which is agriculture, SME segment, which is a trading, SME sector, which is manufacturing, we can design a offering and solution based on the customer need, and that's how the power of eMACH.ai. Listen to the customer. He is empathizing with the customer. We are finding the desirability of the customer, and based on his desirability, we are writing the user journey. From user journey, I am mapping to the ecosystem, or financial ecosystem, where I am connected to the open banking system. So since eMACH.ai is the most comprehensive open finance platform, which is composable and intelligent, then it is much easier for me to wire his desirability to his experience, which results into a higher profit for the bank and lower cost for the operations. In Europe and America, the complexity of product-centric organization on the one dimension and technology complexity on second dimension, so two-dimensional complexity. By using first principle thinking and eMACH.ai, we are eliminating those thinking process starting from capturing the events, and it can reduce the technology cost by 30%. Our promise of using eMACH.ai is how do you reduce a bank if they have a $100 million cost, how do you reduce $30 million cost by adopting cloud and Intellect Design Arena, eMACH.ai. So that is our promise to the customer.